in mind. It's gonna look just like a apostrophe. I was going through the alphabets.
Oh, my son.
Kind of got messed up because Sharpie went out.
Oh, it's all good.
You ready to take over, sir?
Yeah, I'm ready to take over.
I'm saying, Christ, I know they like you're the real teacher here now.
Yo, clap it up, I.S.U.P.K.
Appreciate you, sir.
We don't sweat.
You go on one.
Did you finish the alphabet?
Nah.
What'd you get to?
I got to, well, I started over because, like I said, I couldn't give them a visual.
Okay.
So I'm leaving off at I doubled back and tried to make sure I got as much as I could. So right now I'm at the K, the K-A.
Oh, no sweat. So normally we do the whole alphabet in Hebrew class. We're gonna go ahead and skip it because we're getting a late start. All right. Before I get started, I want to say shout out to Officer Itazar and shout out to Captain Kapash. That devil came over here talking to Itazar all crazy. Right. To the Lord. Let me tell you something. You run across this video, just know you're looking at a certified priest.
Yeah, right.
The brothers in the Israelite School Universal Practical Knowledge, we may look like we from the ghetto because we are.
Right.
You know what I mean? We may not have on a suit. We may not dress in a tie with annihilated gators, but we certified priests, you understand? So when that devil come up calling him a nigger, calling him a byword, right? She came back up here and apologized today. Captain Kapas got her on film apologizing. That devil was afraid. Like you said, the Lord convicted that devil coming up here talking to us like we crazy. Right? Any child of Israel, you know what I'm saying? A dog shall not raise his tongue against the children of Israel, is what the scriptures say. So anyway, I just wanted to shout them out real quick. Shout out to Officer Isaiah holding down the class until I got here. So the water. All right, we normally go through the alphabet. Matter of fact, real quick, we could just run through them. Now we're not going to even go back into them. So if you got any questions on the alphabet, type it in the chat, and then we'll put the alphabet in there, at least the letters that you're confused on. But right now we're gonna get into some sentence breakdowns, right? So we're gonna go to 1 Kings 1 and 11. And if you've been in this class before, when we break down sentences, we don't do the whole sentence because it can get kind of lengthy, but we're gonna get into part of the sentence. So 1 Kings 1. Man, these janky, ain't they?
Yeah.
That's all right. I'm gonna get some more. I had to stop by Family Dollar to get these. I'm gonna go to Walmart if they don't shut down. Right. You go to Walmart and they ain't got a lick of toilet tissue.
What, sir?
Go ahead. That's all for everybody get down. Ain't no sweat. On part, you can take that stuff back to the barracks too. Or you can probably like leave some chips here for brothers to snack on or something. All right. So if you follow along in this class, go to your blue letter Bible, 1 Kings 1 and 11. All right. First Kings 1. Is that 1 Kings? All right, so we're gonna get the last part of the sentence. Damn, y'all just keep random onions in the class to make sandwiches? All right, we're gonna get the last part of 1 Kings and 11. Any questions on there from the part? And David.
Oh, Shalaki.
What's that?
Real line talk. Any books you can purchase on Amazon.
For what? Pertaining to what? What kind of books?
That's what all he said.
Yes, it's a ton of books. If you go to ISUPK.com, you go to our website, you go to study tools, you see a whole list of books that we recommend brothers and sisters get and read. So it's like all kind of coordinates, dictionaries, history books, Hebrew books, all that stuff is on our website. But if you got something specific, punch it in there and I'll see if I can recommend a book.
Like, you can read that test?
Yeah, I'm about to. I got this.
What you talking about your test here, Corn part of this class?
Yeah.
Okay.
You talking about your test? If you ain't passing none of the Hebrew, you're gonna be in this class in your sleep. I'm gonna visit you in your sleep. You miss some Hebrew.
No, the place is do that.
Page 5460.
All right, so we got the last part, right? And it says matter of fact, I didn't even have to write all this, but I'm gonna go ahead and go with it anyway. Man, it's hot in here. Y'all got this heat on.
I didn't do it. I don't know who did that.
I'm gonna turn one of these off, yo. This is not needed right now. All right, so this is a da, and we'll put this in ancient Hebrew as well. So what we're writing right now is Assyrian, because if you open up your blue letter Bible, you're gonna see Assyrian, right? So da, wa, da, la. All right, Kwame Park.
Khan.
All right. So we got the last part of this, and like I said, you know, we don't break down entire sentences. You can sit down so you can monitor the questions. But what we got up here?
The da, the ya, the da.
Matter of fact, this for Isaiah.
Ha!
I'm gonna give you the first one, Isaiah. This first one. All right. So 1, 2, 3. Now pay attention to the English, right? Pay attention to the English up there, so you can see what I wrote.
Well, Shalom,
What's up?
if I could, my bad. I want to say that's David.
That is David, but the first one was for him.
Go.
All right, so you got da. So how you write da in ancient, right, would be da. All right, what does the Y look like?
Like a Y?
No.
Yeah.
The Y?
Don't look at that board. You look.
I look straight at it. I look straight at it.
All right, anyway, since you look, go ahead.
Oh, like a Z with a cross. Like a F is gonna be. You said the Y, right?
The Y, not the ha.
Like what?
Not the ha, the Y. I can give it to you. Right?
Right.
And then the da. You should know that one too.
Yeah, kind of. I do. That's what I thought I was saying.
No, I thought you said the Z with the X.
Well, that's because you told me the Y was wrong. I'm like, it looked like a U with a line in it, like a Y.
Oh, I ain't hear it. So like, all right. Anyway, so just a little sidebar. If I can sidebar real quick, this is where you get the shield of David from. You got a da, right? Then you got inverted da, right?
Right.
And then you got the Y, which would look, you know, something like that. So that's where you get the shield of David from. You get two das, but one is inverted inside of a Y. Dawood da. So that's just a sidebar, right? So, and David. So this is David. Compa.
Not.
Very good.
La.
La, that's correct. So la. Oh, so this would be da would da. No, da would da. Da would da. Right? And then this would be that's together. La. No, that's not even connected either. Salaki. La. right? Now, what is this? We didn't went over this word. You better not get this word wrong, because you ask me this all the time. I ain't helping you with this. Any questions?
Nah, shit, what's that crazy? That's his item pulled up. Any other book to learn Hebrew? I mean, for notice, because you guys are elite scholars, especially when it comes to the native language.
Well, really get you can get a book, Biblical Hebrew. It's like a textbook. There's a lot of them online. You can get it. I got mine for $10. So it's called Biblical Hebrew, and it's a textbook. Rebecca Wright wrote it. There's a lot of Hebrew books. Just get a Hebrew book. Like, aside from coming to class, if you want to do some additional reading, like majority of what you're going to learn is, if you're not careful, if you don't pay attention in this class, you're going to learn Yiddish, right? Because what you're going to learn in any modern Hebrew is they say like the left, right? We say why. They say something totally different. So, right, these are our original characters, right?
Right.
And the sounds that they make sounds like two letters, but it's just really, this is a consonant. This is a consonant. This is a consonant. There's no vowels in Hebrew, right? So what you'll learn, if you're not careful, you'll only learn this. You won't learn the ancient characters, and you'll speak Yiddish. So that's why you kind of have to do both at the same time. You got it.
Is that where that shalom comes from?
Shalom is an excellent example of Yiddish, right? So O comes from vowels have been imposed on a language. Even you read this book. I read this before, right? I read this before. I'm gonna read it again. Let me find the page. 1 second. All right. So it says okay. It says the Hebrew alphabet is the oldest in the world, still in use today.
Right.
Our own alphabet is a descendant of it by circuitous route, right? Meaning they've developed a path to get to this, right? This is talking about Yiddish. This is not talking about what we teach up here at the Lashawan Kodash.
Right.
It says the text of the Hebrew Bible we use today reflects several periods of development, meaning they went through several iterations of change to get to their Yiddish that they speak today. Now here go the heavy part. Originally, only the consonants were used, meaning this. When you see a O in shalom, like SHALOM, shalom,
Right.
that O is a vowel.
Right.
Right? That O is a vowel. Shalom is how you spell it. Shalom, and when you see shalom, you're not seeing a vowel. You're seeing the sound that these characters make. Right? Shalom. You're seeing the sounds. We're just writing it out in English.
Right.
Right. So these are not vowels. This is a letter, the sha, the la, and the ma. Now, because the last character is connected, you don't see the a.
Right.
But what would you see if you wrote it out in Hebrew? It'll be the sha, the la, and the ma. Shalom, right? These are the characters. But when you see this is just us sounding it out in English so everybody can understand how to pronunciate it. When you see shalom, that's a imposed vowel sound because there's no O's in
Hebrew.
in Hebrew. So what I just read just backed up what I said. Now this is a white scholar that wrote that book. The language that they speak today, the Yiddish, has went through several iterations and several developments to get to it, right? And it said originally there were no vowels in it; it was all consonants. So that's what we teach in the Israelite School Universal Practical Knowledge. Always. Go ahead.
I had a language book, and it said, like, basically, it said that Yiddish is its own language and Hebrew is its own language. So that basically shows you to distinguish the difference in between the two languages.
Now, you do any bit of research on Yiddish, you'll see that it comes from Slavic groups like German, Russian, all those languages where they speak, you know, in Eastern Europe, right? And you know that whole, you know, European, Germany, Ukraine, all that crap over there, Yugoslavia, that's all Slavic tongues. It has roots in that. So a lot of times, if you can understand, you know, those tongues, you can speak a little bit of Yiddish or understand it at least. So
Right.
that's sidebar. Don't think I forgot about you. You've been trying to dip out. You ask me this all the time. And David our Lord knoweth it not.
That is.
What is this? You can look it up. Use your blue letter Bible if you're not sure. You didn't bring your phone charger?
Broken.
You broke your phone? You ain't gonna know no Hebrew then, huh? This is what you ask me all the time. You always ask me, how do you say I don't know? And David, our Lord, knoweth not. David didn't know. Dawudah la'ah yadai. You don't remember saying yadai, la'ah yadai? That's how you say I don't know.
Oh, know it.
Right. Okay, so again, this is being translated from Old English. So knoweth and know is the same thing. Right? It's tis thou knoweth this thou not, this thither this day. So this Old English, you got to get used to saying that. And when you're looking at it, use the English to help you translate the Hebrew. We already got David, right? So this part is covered. Now, this translation didn't have our Lord in it, but David was the Lord of the people at that time, right? He was the king. What do we say next? We said not. So we know it was something either la'ah or not or no, right? And then what's the only thing left? Knoweth or no. Dawudah la'ah yadai. And David knoweth not.
Yeah.
So this would be Yah. Let's get it. All right. So this would be Yah. Soldier boy. Yah. Yah. Trick. All right. So, and then the I. You die, right?
You die. You die.
I don't think that's connected either. Select. I gotta confirm whether it's connected or not connected. I don't remember. It might be connected. Go ahead.
Real Lion Talk. I don't want to learn anybody else. Do y'all have a camp in Chicago?
Man, hell yeah, we got. Hey, listen, Chicago is the crown jewel of the Midwest. Let me get him a number. Yeah, brother, in Chicago, man. Yeah, you must have just started watching UPK videos because Chicago is on fire right now.
All right.
Hold on, let me get this number for you.
Look like the headquarters in the Midwest.
Yeah, that's what I just said. That's what I just said. Hey, take this number down, brother. Matter of fact, Corn Park, type it in there for me. 312 989 4623. That's the Chicago school.
Chi-town.
All right. So, Dawudah, David, not la'ah, knoweth, you die. That's to know, right? Matter of fact,
know what?
What's that?
You said know what or
no,
to know?
To know. I mean, same thing, right?
Right.
I don't know.
I can't believe you don't remember that after all the times you.
Like I had it. You didn't give me a chance.
I gave you like 10 minutes. I gave you like 10 minutes. Hold on, I'm gonna get All right, Yadai is to know, learn to know, to perceive, to discriminate, to distinguish, to know by experience, to recognize, to admit, to acknowledge, to consider, all those things, right? So that's Yadai. And that's how you write it in Hebrew. Dawudah la'ah Yadai. Any questions on that? Nope.
Nah.
All right, let's get another example. Who's that? Itazar? He didn't come in?
That's what I thought it was.
Look, he's back there.
It's all good. Don't sweat it. He had a question on the Hebrew. It'd be good if you come in, but don't sweat it. I'll catch up with him.
This ain't free parking.
All right, let's get another example. Let's get Isaiah 42:8, and we're gonna get a piece of it. Where's the 42:8? All right. So go get your blue letter Bible and go to Isaiah 42:8. I am the Lord that is my name. All right, so let's get it in. Let's write it. I know somebody, if you watch this class, you know, yo, the man of the hour, also Itazar, come get in front of the camera, yo. Go get in front of the camera. Come on, hurry up. Yo, this brother told that devil, said, you know what? You and your people going in chains by way of the Most High. You understand? Clap that up for that brother, man. You got to shout the people out. You ain't got to say nothing. Just put your face on the screen. That mighty man right there.
Long Lord Christ, Israel.
Go ahead. You take him every time. Go on, get off with it. Hey, I said, you know what? You and your people going in chains. The Lord gonna make sure of that.
Right.
All right, who wants this one?
What is it? Now? It's not something. It's not something. That's why
Don't nobody want this one?
Salakia. I got it.
All right,
Name the Lord that name.
hold on, because you about to start spouting out. You gonna have to break this down one by one.
That's right. You want to sit there or you want to sit there? You want to sit here? I would. If I could. Come on. Nah.
I'm sorry.
I just want to pass that bitch. Where you at?
It sounds like Officer Isaiah trying to pass off his work back there.
I thought that was my right.
He said delegation is the key to building a nation. Hey, any questions on there? Any questions on there?
Nah, chill out. Nah, let me check YouTube. Real Talk Line, Blue Letter, where can you buy?
Oh, okay. So the Blue Letter Bible is, you don't need to buy it. All you got to do is go to blueletterbible.com, or if you want to use your phone, go to download the Blue Letter Bible app. You got it on Android and on iPhone. So either way, you can download it. But it's an app. If we got time, I'll go through it and I'll show you how to get it set up. I usually go through every once in a while. I'll show brothers and sisters how to get it set up on their phone. It's an excellent tool.
Okay, another question said, who is the contact person in Chicago?
Don't worry about it, brother. Just call that number, and whoever answers, they're gonna steer you in the right direction and get you right for sure.
Real Talk Line, tell Commander Gen.YAHANNA, thank you for doing an excellent job with leading you great brothers.
Hey, listen, brother, you gonna come here, and when we finally do get to Passover, you can tell them yourself. You know what I mean? We can't wait till we meet brothers and sisters that come in. Can't wait to meet you. So you better tell the man yourself for sure. All right. You want this?
Colonel Khan.
All right, let's get it. I know you know this word. Hold on, I'm gonna tell you what you should know before you even answer, because we done went over this word 100 times in class. You should know this one. Right?
That's Yahweh.
Okay, that's good. You probably won't know this one. You might know this one. So let's break it down.
I know that's the Anaya.
Okay, how do you say it properly?
Ayad.
Say it again.
Ayad.
What?
Ayad.
There's no D in it.
Ayar.
There's no R in it.
Na.
Mm-hmm.
Ana. Anayad.
There's no, stop saying there's no D, there's no die in it.
Anaya.
Almost. Not quite. Right. So let me help you out. Let's put it in ancient. Right. So you have the I. Right. And then you had a Na.
Anaya.
No. And then you have the Ya. Right. So this would be Anya.
Anya. Salah.
Anya.
I am.
Remember we went over this word? What does it mean?
I am. I am.
I am. I or I am. Correct. All right. So I am somebody. No, I'm just kidding. I am somebody looking at it. All right. Anya. Right? Anya. Right. So you already said this is next, right? So that's obviously
the Lord.
Right. Yeah. What? right? So now you got this. That's the Lord, right? So Corona, he drinking the Corona. Drinking the Corona. Senate quarantine.
2 weeks quarantine now.
Hey, let me stop. We don't fear no coronavirus up here. We feel the Father. So look, just as a sidebar, here's a cut to all the Yahuwah, Yeshiva, Yeshivas, and everybody else. What does this say right here? Tell me these characters. What sound it out for me?
Anya.
No. Next word.
Ya.
Uh-huh.
Ha.
Uh-huh.
Wa.
Uh-huh.
Ha.
So do this.
Yahweh.
Listen and read it in English.
I am the Lord. That is my name.
What?
I am my name.
What?
My name.
What?
My name.
What?
My name.
The Lord is his name. He said it a cajillion times in the scriptures. Right. So when you see people saying Yah, like a lot of people they'll read that in Exodus where he sent Moses and said, tell him that I am sent you. Right? So they'll read that and they'll say, oh, the Lord's name is I am. No, right. That's not his name. That's like saying in Isaiah's case, he like in the world, he gave a brother a little something, and be like, tell him Big Hurt sent you. You know what I mean? Like that name came with something. It came with a reputation. The Most High, when he said that back in Exodus, he was like, just tell him I am sent you. That's who sent you. I'm the man. I am. But right. Even in Exodus 15:3, he said, I am the Lord. The Lord is a man of war. The Lord is his name. Again, right. We find this in Isaiah 42:8. I am the Lord, that is my name. His name is not Yah. His name is not, I am. That's not his name. It's not Jehovah. It's not any Yiddish that you might find. Yahweh is his name. All right. So let's break down a little bit more. Right. So let's find. I'm gonna have to get this since you don't have your blue letter Bible. Let me get it for you. What's up? Right. So we're gonna skip this for now. We're gonna skip this one. We'll come back to it. All right. This right here means name. So let's get that. Shum, right? When you add a ya on it,
is Salakia.
No. Right? That's my name. Mine. Let me just confirm that. Hold on. Pass me my laptop over there. I got a file I need to see real quick. With Shem Ya. Go on.
Okay.
All right, so I just want to double check something real quick. Real quick, let me double check that just to make sure I got the right breakdown. I'm pretty sure I do. Right. So that's correct. All right. So we got I am the Lord. Right. So Shum. Remember that, right? When you add ya to the end of something, when you add ya to it, that's my, right? So
Shemai.
no, that's different. Shema is like listen, watch, pay attention. You add ya to the end of something, it makes it my. So Shem ya, Shem ya, Shem ya, my name. Right? So that just leaves what? So we got I am, we got the Lord, we got my name. All right. And I think I took the wrong notes on this one. So give me a second. Let me look at the actual that is, right? Mm-mm. Yeah, I messed that up. I took the wrong notes.
Oh yeah.
Okay, this is what we're gonna do. Obviously, this is that is, but I don't have the correct breakdown to break down the pieces of it. So we're gonna have to come back to this because the notes that I thought I had, I don't have it on it. But of course, obviously, is that is, but I can't break that piece down, right? All the rest of this we can break down. Anya, that's one word. The I, the na, and the ya, Anya, I am. The Lord's name, we already know that. Shamya means my name because the ya on the end. This piece, I took notes on it, or I thought I had notes on it, but I don't. So we know what it means, but in here, when we break down a sentence, we break it all the way down. So I like to give all the pieces, and I can't give all the pieces. So we're gonna come back to that. That is, so we'll get that next time. But of course, if you had to break it down, you could read it and know what it meant. You just couldn't, get to the details and understand the different pieces of it. So anyway, Anya Yahweh, right? Hawa'ah Shemya. So I need to take that down, Isaiah 42:8, to come back to that is. Let me take that down as a note because I do want to cover that next time. That's what I do. I'm gonna take this down. Oh! I'm spilling all my good coffee. The water, I appreciate it. No, I'll just take that one. The water.
Eraser right there too.
Isaiah 42:8. Any questions?
Nah. Said the book of Isaiah, real talk line. The book of Isaiah, chapter 14, verse 1 through 19.
What is that? What are you asking?
I guess he's saying, can you go over that?
The book of Isaiah?
14, yeah, chapter 14, verse 1 through 19.
Oh, no, I mean, if I spoke it fluently, I could. Damn. No, it takes studying.
That's gonna be a class.
Yeah, it takes studying to break down that many verses. Let me see what he got. Isaiah 14 and what?
1 verse 1 through 19. That's the last comment on YouTube.
Okay. For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob. Yeah, that would be a huge breakdown to break down all that. But I mean, obviously you got some words in there that you can pull out for sure. You can pull out the Lord's name. You can pull out that was bad, yo. You can pull out land. Land is in there. That's Aratazah. You know, I mean, there's several words that we can go through and we could probably pull out without, you know, going through the whole thing, but it would take a lot to go through all that. Like Hebrew, like a lot of times you got to go through and be able to study. You see, it just took us a minute to break this down, and I still don't have the notes that I was supposed to have to properly break down what that is. So it takes, you know, some class prep. You know, maybe one of the generals, you know, Captain Asher, he could come in here and probably whip it out in 5 minutes, and maybe some other brothers, but I'm not gonna be able to do that for you tonight, brother. But if that's what you want, I'll come with Isaiah 14:1, and we can go through all of 1 next class, next Friday. So let me take that down, Isaiah 14:1, and then I had that broke down, and then we'll come back and I'll break down all of Isaiah 14:1 next time. Matter of fact, it's not enough time for me to get into anything else. So let me see real quick if I can find some notes on that and then we're gonna end the class because it's almost time. We're gonna look. I'm gonna check my notes for that.
You stressed. Your turn grade and you turn faster than me.
No, it ain't.
I know. You know what I'm saying?
I was trying to get you to, you know what I'm saying? I heard one time, it ain't no sweat. I was in the public, they'll show me how to grade them.
All right. So anybody still watching? Is another site that you want to add to your list of Hebrew study tools? 2letterlookup.com. So that's the number 2letterlookup.com. So on that tool, you can type in Go ahead.
Is it an app or do you have to get it on the
I haven't seen it in the app. I think you gotta go to the website. 2letterlookup.com. Right. So you want to add that to your list of study tools, because what you can do, you can go type in 2 letters and it'll give you a word that all the words that start with those 2 Hebrew letters.
2-letter lookup, sir.
2letterlookup.com.
Okay.
Okay. So this is what we got. All right, I looked that up. I used the 2letterlookup.com, and this is what I found. This word is that, right? You go in and you type in 2letterlookup.com, you type the ha and the wa, and then you'll see this word, hawa'a, right? It means that. So you would have the ha, the wa, and the a. Hawa'a, that. Right? And the is will be, damn near implied. I am the Lord, that is my name. Anya, Yahweh, Hawa'a, Shamya. I am the Lord, I am the Lord, that is my name. Boom. It's all the way broken down. So now, if you want to know how to say I or I am, and that's the thing, you can go to Blue Letter Bible and you can look at these individual words and it'll give you the definition. So this is I am. There's no definition needed for that. You can look up this word, right? And like I said, this is 2-piece. This is a suffix on the end. So Shum is the root word. Shum, my name. Right? Any questions before we close it out?
Real talk learn. How do you say thank you in Hebrew?
The water. Let me write it up here. I don't need to look that one up. He say that all the time. It's the wa, the da, and the ha. The wa, the. Right, because the last two is connected. So that would be, if I wrote it in Hebrew, it would be the wa, the da, and the ha. Right, so it would be the, wa, the. Those two would be connected. Generally, when you have a connected word, you drop the last letter, right? So that A is no longer there. So that's why you don't see the A down here when I write it out in English. The water means thank you.
So, like you said, we always drop the A when it's connected.
Not always. Generally though. All right. So nothing else?
Nothing else.
Who's it? Shoot camera? Who's it?
Some bones.
Yeah, they just.
Anything else I just? All right, with that, I'm gonna pass the class over to Trooper Cornwall Park. Yeah.
The Lord's Prayer.
Straight to it, huh?
Like it, my bad.
Yo, we've been going that long. We took one trip over the weekend. You done totally lost all understanding of how to close.
Good. I did. I ain't gonna lie. Had too much fun. I.S.U.P.K. security announcement. We are the I.S.U.P.K. started out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rules for new brother or sister. When a new brother or sister come into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are to share themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months, and with the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6 months period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. Numbers 18 through 21. Malachi 3 and 8 through 10 means 10th in Hebrew. Ma'ashera. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you. Give to the treasury department or teacher. Priest funds. Free will offering for priests. Not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you would like to give. Upcoming holy convocation. Convocation. The Passover, which is delayed for a month.
No, just stay close to your camp leader, like Commander GEN.YAHANNA said. Stay close to your camp leader. Make sure that you check in Facebook for sure, because brothers always post information about when upcoming events. But more than anything, stay close to your camp leader. If you don't have a camp leader, like reach out to the nearest camp to you and get down with the brothers for sure. Go ahead, Isaac.
That's lucky. And also, if you make reservations, plane tickets, cancel all that, get your money back.
Right. If anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, to start wearing all black boots, shirts, pants, headband, scarf. And with that, Majum, which means to rise. Well, Pangum Hakadam, which means turn your face to east. Lord prayer in Hebrew. Abanaw,
Abanaw,
Shabbat Shemayim,
Shabbat Shemayim,
Kodash,
Kodash,
Hayah,
Hayah,
Simcha,
Simcha,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Malakwaka,
Malakwaka,
Taba'at,
Taba'at,
Vayazayaka,
Rajazayaka,
Hayah,
Hayah,
Asha,
Aisha,
Bayarayaza,
Barazaza,
Kaiwa,
Kaiwa,
Hayah,
Hayah,
Bashamayim,
Bashamayim,
Nathan,
Natan,
Kamawafanawa,
Nawa,
Katwalakanawa,
Kazalagnawa,
Kamawafanawa,
Kawatinawa,
Wala'at,
Wala,
Taba'awanawa,
Tabayanawa,
Banasaya one,
Banasayawan,
Abba,
Abba,
Hawasanawa,
Aishanawa,
Mayan,
Mayan,
Rai,
Rai,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Laka,
Laka,
Hamalakwas,
Amalakwa,
Wala'ala,
Wala,
Walazapara,
Latapara,
Walayim,
Wa'ayon,
Aman,
Aman.
In English, our Father,
our Father,
which art in heaven,
which art in heaven,
hallowed be thy name.
hallowed be thy name,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
thy kingdom come,
thy kingdom come,
thy will be done,
thy will be done,
in earth
in earth,
as it is in heaven.
as it is in heaven.
Give us this day
Give us this day
our daily bread,
our daily bread,
and forgive us our debts
and give us our debt,
as we forgive our debtors.
and we forgive our debtors,
And lead us not
and lead us not
into temptation,
into temptation,
but deliver us from evil.
deliver us from evil.
For thine is the kingdom,
But thine is the kingdom,
and the power,
and the power,
and the glory,
and the glory,
forever.
forever.
So be it.
So be it. The hot, Hakat, and Hebrew. Yahweh,
Yahweh,
by Hashem,
by Hashem,
Yahweh Shah,
Yahweh Shai,
Babu Kashat,
Baba Kushai,
Latamanawa,
Latamanawa,
Hakat,
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 Lamapart,
Larapa'ar,
Karmanawat,
Kamalawa,
What caught Madawat,
Wakar Marawa,
Hakat,
Hakat,
Latahar,
Latahar,
Hamasasavayim,
Hamatazarayim,
Hakat,
Hakat,
Hakwathium,
Lahakim,
Hamathium,
Hamathim,
Hakat,
Hakat.
Hakwatawat,
Hold on. Awakarawa.
Awakwadawat,
Awakarawa.
Hama'ala,
Tama'ala.
Lagoshan,
Lagashan.
Bahashim,
Bahashim.
Yahusha,
Yahusha.
Duwad Aman,
Duwaraman.
In English, Yahweh,
Yahweh,
in the name of Yahweh Shai,
and then Yahusha,
please give us the power,
please give us the power
to heal
to heal
all manner of sickness,
all manner of sickness,
and all manner of disease,
and all manner of disease,
the power to cleanse the leper,
power to cleanse the
the
leper,
power to raise the dead,
power to raise the dead,
the power against unclean spirits,
the power against unclean spirits,
to cast them out.
to cast them out.
In the name of Yahweh
And
Shai,
then Yahusha,
thank you.
thank you.
So be it.
So be it.
The blessings.
Anointed prayers in
The
Hebrew.
blessings.
Salakia. Blessings in Hebrew. Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Wayahusha.
Why?
Alawat Yahanna.
Alawat Yohana.
Halawathium.
Alawapim.
Hashayon.
Haisaranium.
Hakwatazayim.
Hakwatayanium.
Hakatayim.
Hakayanium.
Wahakwathium.
Wahakwathium.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Bahashim.
Bahashim.
Yahusha.
Yahusha.
Duwadaman.
Duwaraman.
In English. Bless you, Yahweh.
Bless you, Yahweh.
And Yahweh Shai.
And Yahusha.
And Michael.
And Michael.
And the angels.
And the angels.
Commanding General Yohanna.
Commanding General Yohanna.
The generals.
The generals.
The captains.
The captains.
The officers.
The officers.
The troopers.
The troopers.
And the sisters.
And the sisters.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
And the Yahusha.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. Anointing prayers in Hebrew. Yabaraka.
Yabaraka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Washamaka.
Washamarka.
Yahweh.
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 Panyawa.
Panyawa.
Alayanka. Ayaka.
Aoyaka.
Wayakanka.
Wayakanka.
Sheyar.
Yesha. Yesha.
Yasha'a. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Panyawa.
Panyawa.
Ayaka.
Aoka.
Washam.
Waisham.
Lakat.
Come.
Lakam. Shalom.
Shalom.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Bashim.
Bashim.
Yahusha.
Yahusha.
Barak.
Barak.
Rapat.
Rapat.
Magun.
Magun.
Hagun.
Hagan.
Thurman family. Hill family. Lord, destroy of Israel.
All destroyed of Israel.
All destroy of Israel.
All the destroyed of Israel.
All destroy of Israel.
Done.
The Johnson family.
The Johnson family.
Johnson family.
Johnson family.
The Hughes family.
The Hughes family.
Finney family.
Finney family.
And all destroyed of Israel.
Lord, destroy of Israel.
Done.
The Cannon family.
The Cannon family.
The Davis family.
Davis family.
The Jackson family.
Jackson family.
The Smith family.
The
Smith
The
family.
Rayford family.
The
Rice family.
The Irvin family.
The Irvin family.
And all destroyed of Israel.
Lord, destroy of Israel. All destroy of Israel.
All destroyed of Israel.
Done.
Done.
By Hashem,
Bahashem.
Yahweh
Yahushua.
the one among.
The one among.
In English. Yahweh bless thee and keep thee.
Yahweh
bless thee and keep thee.
Yahweh make his face shine upon thee.
Yahweh make his face shine upon thee.
And be gracious unto thee.
And be gracious unto thee.
Yahweh
Yahweh
lift up his countenance upon thee.
Lift up his countenance upon thee.
And give thee peace.
And give thee peace.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
And they all shot.
Bless.
Bless.
Heal.
Heal.
Shield.
Shield.
Protect.
Protect.
ISUPK curses. Blessed are you, Yahweh.
Blessed are you, Yahweh.
King of heaven and earth.
King of heaven and earth.
And all things living.
And all things living.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh
And
Shai.
they all shot.
Listen to us now.
Listen to us now.
Right now.
Right now.
Send evils and curses.
The evil and curse.
And punishment and destruction
And punishment and destruction.
to the heathen
To the heathen.
that speak against us.
That speak against us.
Thy prophets.
Thy prophets.
The teachers.
The teachers.
The princes.
The princes.
The priests.
The priests.
The Israelite brothers.
The Israelite brothers.
And the school.
And the school.
Send evils and curses.
The evil and curse.
And punishment and destruction
Punishment and destruction.
to the heathen.
To the heathen.
And shake loose
Shake loose.
the treasure
The treasure
of the rich of
The
Israel
rich of Israel.
that refuse to give to the
They
school.
refuse to give to the school.
Force their riches
Force their riches.
to enter into thy sanctuary.
To enter thy sanctuary.
Send evils and curses
The evil and curses.
and punishment and destruction
And punishment and destruction.
to the Edomites
To the Edomites.
and the nations
To the nation.
and their drug dealers,
And the drug dealers.
the court system,
Court system.
the prison system,
The prison system.
Planned Parenthood,
Planned Parenthood.
all the governments of our enemies,
All the governments are enemies.
Amalek synagogues and armies,
And the synagogues and armies.
Roman Catholic Church,
Roman Catholic Church.
the Pope,
The Pope.
Islam,
Islam.
Christianity,
Christianity.
Egyptology,
Egyptology.
militia,
Militia.
Ku Klux
Ku
Klan,
Klux Klan.
Aryan Nation,
Aryan Nation.
Skinhead,
Skinhead.
Posse Comitatus,
Comitatus.
the gay movement,
The gay movement.
the lesbian movement,
Lesbian movement.
spies,
Spies.
workers of witchcraft,
Workers of witchcraft.
NASA space program,
NASA space program.
Army,
Army.
Navy,
Navy.
Air Force,
Air Force.
Marine,
Marine.
Wall Street,
Wall Street.
open up the internet
Open up the internet.
and the airwaves,
And the airways.
the cable access channel
Cable access channel.
and the radio
And the
channel.
radio channel.
Convict the spirit
Convict the spirit
of any of thy people
of our people
that seek to stop us
that seek to stop us.
and bring swift destruction
And bring swift destruction
to all the heathen
to all the heathen
that stand in the way
that stand in the way
or try to stop us
try to stop us
from broadcasting your word
from broadcasting your word
throughout the planet Earth.
throughout the earth.
Let loose all the plagues.
Let loose all the plagues.
Cause them to go to and fro
Cause it go to and fro.
through the earth
Through the earth.
and consume them.
And consume them.
Let the plague shake
Let the plague shake.
the house of the thief
The house of the thief
and the murderer.
and the murderer.
Let your house
Let
shine.
your house shine.
Michael and Gabriel,
Michael and Gabriel.
come down with the flying saucers.
Come down the first source.
Punish all the heathen
First all the heathen.
that come up against us
Come against us.
as we speak thy word.
I will speak that word.
Cause it to be known by all
Cause we know by all.
that it is the angels that have done
That is
it.
the angels that have done it.
Cause it to be spread through
Cause it be spread through
the media
the media.
throughout the whole world.
Throughout the whole world.
Cause them to shake at thy coming.
Cause them to shake at thy coming.
In the name of Yahweh
And they are shine.
thank you always.
Thank you always.
So be it.
So be it. So, which means turn to face the teacher. Men of Israel, Madam Shabbat, Imagine, Barak, Yazimatai, courtesy salute to the sisters. Men of Israel, Madam Shabbat, Imagine, Barak, Yahweh, Yazimatai.
That's right. This is the true part, man. That's right.